Hello all. Today I'm gonna do a video of my go-to makeup routine if I do a full face. I did this once before in like November, and obviously my makeup has not only improved but drastically changed. So I wanted to do like an updated one and kind of like a get ready with me. Not that I'm going anywhere, but yeah. So I'm gonna show you my fresh face and we can get started.
This is editing Ashton. Sorry for the lighting. I wasn't close enough to the ring light and I did not realize. So my makeup kind of looks crazy under that light. But you know, when I zoomed in, it looked fine. So like, my source is trust me, bro. Anyway, enjoy the video.
Okay, well, now that my face is clear, honestly, I literally did my makeup 2 other times today, so my skin is gonna be unhappy tomorrow. Also, I made this shirt like mad long ago, and it's supposed to say Nazi punks, fuck off, but the shirt rolls up, so it just says Nazi punks. So I can't really wear it, because then people are gonna think I'm a Nazi, and I don't know if you know this, I'm not a Nazi. But anyway, let's get started. So the first thing I put on my face is obviously, I use 2 primers. Primers I use are the Milk Hydrating and the Milk Hydrating Eye Primer. If you follow my TikTok, you know my skin, I have eczema on my face and everywhere else, like on my face, and my skin is dry. So having a really hydrated base is really important to me. So yeah. And obviously, before this, I moisturized. I actually slugged in the morning, so it's not morning anymore, but you know what I mean. I slugged, I moisturized, and I let that set in. So, you know, I do my best. Everyone thinks I don't moisturize before I put on makeup. I do. I moisturize more than anybody in the world. But yeah, I bought this literally today because I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, okay, but I need to cop. Also, because of the ring light, I can't actually see the camera lens. It's my phone, but like I can't see the camera lens. So that's cool. So I don't know if I'm looking at the camera, but I'll try my best. So I'm sorry if I'm like looking like off into the distance. I think I'm also gonna use this on my temples because my temples get really bad eczema for some reason. It's happened ever since I got a chemical burn on it, which is how my facial eczema started actually, a chemical burn. So I tried to beat my eyebrows. If you have eczema on your face, don't lift your eyebrows. That should go without saying, but apparently not for me. The first thing I do when I do my full face is my eyebrows. Now, there's a lot of controversy around my eyebrows. I like my eyebrows, all right? I like them black, and I like them arched, and I like them thin, and how I start my eyebrows is I use the e.l.f. liquid liner. Just because I feel like I can get a thinner line, because I feel like with a felt tip, you get like a less thin line. So I like to use a liquid liner. So people keep telling me to shave my eyebrows off or like in the shape of like the brows I do. Because clearly like if you look closely, like I have like eyebrows now, but I'm actually waiting for them to grow because it's really hard when you're growing your eyebrows out to shape them. So I kind of just have to like suck it up and like have them thick and like, not thick, but like this and sparse before I can really shape them. So that's why my like under my eyes look like that. Also because eczema. But we're gonna start. I'm sorry if you can hear my dad and my boyfriend probably making fun of me. The studio is like right by the living room, my studio, so. But when I do my eyebrows, with the eyeliner at least, I start really far back and then I fade them. Just like this. And remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Except today they're like cousins. So after I put like the little lines, I used to just do like eyeliner and just call it a day, but I really wanted to fade. So I take a black. Personally, I like the black in the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. This is actually discontinued. You can find it on eBay, like there's one left. But I really like it. Also the green here, clearly I've ran the fuck in through it. This one broke. But I ran through this green because it was like, I still can't find a green that matched that shade. It was so cute. But anyway, so I take like, you know, a little bit of this black that I clearly be using. I like this because it's not too pigmented, which is nice for eyebrows because it's easier to get a nice fade. Hopefully because I'm doing a YouTube video, my eyebrows come out nice today, but you never know. This one's a little too thick, but that's generally to my liking. Also, I struggle so much with makeup because if you've seen my TikTok, I've mentioned briefly that because of some medication and some other things I have going on, I've developed 2 fucking cataracts. 2. In this eye, like it's like almost severe, and in this eye it's like mild, but like, and I have astigmatism already. Bro, I can't see. Like when I like do this side of my face, like I literally can't fucking see. It's so hard, but like I still pull it off, so it's fine. But I'm getting surgery, so y'all don't have to worry. I can't wear makeup in 4 weeks, it's really annoying. Anyway, the next step in my routine is I carve my brows, and I use the Boing Cakeless Concealer by Benefit. I don't know what shade it is, because I can't read it, because like I said before, me and my cataracts. But I use a shade lighter because I like to highlight, so I actually don't have any concealers like in my shade. But yeah, I like this concealer. It's really good for dry skin, so I feel like it doesn't like flake my skin as much as other concealers. So if you have dry skin, I really recommend this concealer. It's not like super full coverage, but like it's like, I think from what my experience, it's like medium coverage, which is good enough. I feel like medium coverage is good. Also, making a YouTube video is fucking harder than it looks because you have to like know when to like redo what you're saying, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I just kind of carve out my brows and then I bring it down to my eyes. I don't put foundation in my eyes, I just put concealer. So I should get a darker concealer because when I don't do eyeshadow, it looks like a little weird, but it works for me. So I used to wait to carve the top of my brows until like I do my foundation, but now I don't do that anymore because I tend to fucking forget and then I have like redness. Okay, if there's flaking on this eye, I just need you to pretend like it's not fucking there because I literally like don't know what to do about it. Or it's just one of those days. If you have eczema, especially on your eyes, if you know, you know. So my brows are a little uneven today, but I'm not really going anywhere. I'm kind of just trying to show you kind of like what I do. So I'm satisfied with it. Don't judge, don't hate. My eyebrows aren't looking fresh today. My eyebrows looked so fresh the other day. Oh, maybe if I remember, I'll insert a picture. It was so good. I was feeling myself. I didn't actually like the eyeshadow I did, but the eyebrows I did, so good. But not today. Today, they're mid. So on a day-to-day basis, I don't really wear like eyeshadow. Like sometimes I'll do like a look, but sometimes, like most of the time, I don't really do like a full eyeshadow look. I'll just do a liner. Sometimes I'll just put on a lash, but today I'm just gonna do a liner. I'm using the Tattoo liner, Ultra Ink liner by KVD Beauty. This has been my favorite liner for years. Always good. And I do this before, wrong thing. I do this before my foundation so I can crisp it up with the concealer. And how I do liner, I don't like it too big anymore. I used to be a big eyeliner person and I find I look better with a smaller liner so the lash kind of pops. I'm shaking so bad. That's like the worst part. I love to do makeup and I think I'm pretty good at it. And people tell me I'm pretty good at it. But like I be shaky, which makes it so difficult. And I usually always do my inner corner. I just think I look better with my inner corner done. So after my liner, I do foundation. I use the Il Makiage foundation. You've all probably seen ads for this. And people either love it or hate it. I actually like it and I recommend it to my clients because I think it's really difficult, at least for me. I think a lot of people struggle with this to find their shade. And I like how you can just take a quiz and it gives it to you. They used to oxidize on my skin a little bit, but now when I do my full face, I find it doesn't look orange at all. So, I don't know. I would give it a shot. Literally the first bottle is $5, so I personally think it's worth it. Because you get a full bottle for $5, you just pay shipping. And then the next one you buy, you have to get like the full version. So, I think it's worth it. It's like an online quiz thing. So it's like a personalized shade, kind of. So yeah, I do about 2 pumps. I'm running out though, I need to buy more. Like, I do like 1.5. And I prefer to use a foundation brush for my foundation for 2 reasons. One, I like the sensation of it, like I like doing it. I think it's fun to use a brush, like a stippling brush. 2, I find using a beauty blender takes too long and I'm impatient. So, and I also find that it doesn't really make it streaky because of the shape of it. I'm gonna get a little more because I don't put concealer there and my eczema is showing through. I hope it covers it. That kind of worked. Oh, there's something about using a foundation brush like this that is so sad. It's so much fun. I do it on clients too, cause like, fuck, using a sponge on a client like it's such a waste of money. Y'all know what's after foundation. It's concealer. Using the same concealer as before, and as I said, it's highlighting. So I put it obviously under my eyes and where I want to highlight. So when I put it under my eyes, I like to put it right by my inner corner, right by my outer corner to pull up the eye, and then a little bit in the middle, just because my eczema goes pretty far down, so I want to cover it up. And then I highlight my nose. I'm gonna contour it a little bit in the middle of the forehead, a tiny bit on the chin, and then to accentuate my cheekbones, because I love my like defined cheekbones, and then I put it right under, like between my jawline and my cheekbones. And then I use a Real Technique sponge to blend it. I also take the brush that I use to, I'm gonna get crisscross applesauce for a second. I also take the brush that I use to carve my eyebrows, just to carve out my eyeliner, just make it more nice and shit. Because obviously, beauty blender is not gonna do that. So I need opinions. I wanted extensions, I wanted long blonde hair. That was my goal in life. So I went blonde, right? I did my little platinum, it was cute, but I couldn't afford I was gonna do extensions next appointment. And then I didn't have enough money for it, and I let it run out and stuff. I still can't afford it, but I'm also kind of sick of the blonde, but also I still want the long blonde extensions, but I can't afford it. So should I wait till I can afford it and just kind of keep the blonde that I'm bored as fuck of? Or should I say fuck it and put pink and green on the blonde? Because I've also always wanted split dye hair. I'm not gonna do my root just because my hair is so fragile right now that I don't want to have it fall out, because that would suck. So should I split dye my blonde pink and green, or should I save up for extensions? Eventually I'm gonna do extensions, but just let me know. My eyebrow journey is slowly getting better and better. If you follow my TikTok, you look at my makeup playlist, you'll see. Okay, I'm getting creasing right here because some eczema scarring, but ain't nothing I can do about that. So for contour, use a same Real Technique sponge, but a different one. It came in a pack, and I use the Fenty Beauty. I find it to be awesome. I think it blends like a dream. I like the cool toned one, and I love that they have this light cool toned one, because obviously I'm pale. So some people say it's a little dry, but I think I like it because it's a mix between a dry, it's not completely liquid, so it's nice. It's easier to work with. So great, it's great. Obviously you can see the shadow of my cheekbone. I go right above it, so just right there when I contour. And then I also go right above my jaw, and kind of on it, right under the highlight. And then I contour the shit out of my forehead, because I be having a big forehead. It's just, that's life. And then my nose. I try to keep my nose contour light, because I'm not the best at nose contour. And also nose contour is hard as fuck. Ain't nothing more difficult than nose contour. I kind of go with a shape like this where I go right on the sides of the nose. I like to contour right here. I just think it looks pretty. And then I do the little button nose thing, but I also contour my nostrils so that my nostrils don't look like kind of like flared, if you know what I mean. And then I blend it out. I really need to order more foundations for my clients. Cause I be mixing, but that shit's fucking hard. Even with my art background, like, mixing foundation is so difficult. Getting it. I need to like pull my hair back, but I hate how I look with my hair pulled back. So I don't want to pull my hair back while I'm making a video. Cause the last time I did that on TikTok, bro, I got fucking clowned. Cause I look so goofy with like a headband like that on. Oh my god, my nose contour looks awesome today, so that's cute. So the bronzer I use is the Hoola bronzer. This is old as fuck. I love the Hoola bronzer. I think it's super buildable and it's not too orange and it's just like, it's good. I recommend it. I think my mom got it on Ipsy, so I actually don't know like if it's at Ulta or Sephora, but you can probably find it online. I haven't had to replace it because I had like a big phase where like I didn't bronze my face, and now I'm kind of back on bronzer because I feel like it sets my face really well and adds like a tiny bit of warmth without making me look too orange. Because I don't like to set my whole face with powder anymore. I used to do that, and now I don't do that. After I bronze, I use the NYX HD Studio powder. It's a little drying, but it makes my skin look flawless. So like I have to. I just haven't found a powder that makes my skin look as like flawless, but also isn't super drying. You know? It's hard to find a not drying powder. But if it just like it's so perfect. I used it on clients as well, again, because it just makes your skin look so flawless. And I just put this under my eyes to avoid creasing. I do not powder anywhere else. That's why I set my face, that's why I set the contour bronzer. Because I want to put as little dryness on my face as possible. Y'all, so Halsey put out a highlight. My mom got it on Ipsy and then I took it from her. Bro, why is it bomb? Why is it fucking fire? This is what it looks like. Let me show you this highlight. It's a liquid highlight, which I like because dry skin. Guys, like you have to see this. So I put it here, like on the bridge, like where a bridge piercing would go, right on the tip, and then on my cheeks, and that's really it. I don't like putting it under my eyebrows because I just find it makes me look more dry than I need to be. Like it just highlights the fact that I have like eyebrow hair there and dry skin. And I used to wear blush, but I can't really, I like a really pink blush because I like how dramatic it is. And I think it's fun, but I just don't think it like suits my complexion, and I can't really, don't know, like, I can't find a I can't find a blush that really like complements my skin, so I just kind of don't do it. But I like blush. Before I set my face and do my lashes, I do lipstick. My go-to lipstick is the Urban Decay in Blackmail. I go through lipstick phases. Right now my phase is this one. It's so pretty. I switched to a more pink. It's like a dark purpley, like maroon almost. She's cute. And I don't line my lips because I haven't bought the liner for this yet. So my lips, and I want to carve it out, but whenever I try to carve it out, I just find that it's because my concealer isn't full coverage, it just kind of makes my, like the sides of my mouth purple. So I just rock with the wonky lip liner. Also, if anyone was wondering, I put lipstick on all my piercings. I flip them down because they're fully healed, it doesn't hurt anything. So I take my lip brush, and because as you can see, my lips don't exist. So I be overlining. I know that's controversial, but honestly, because my lips are also really flat, I think it looks fine. So don't be a hater. So I go literally like an inch above my lip. It's not an inch, it's like a couple centimeters, but I go right here And I like the flat Cupid's bow, so. And I try to not include like a part of my lip like right there, because I like the short lips, like short but full. That's kind of the lip shape I go for. And that's kind of how far I overline. If anyone was wondering why I never wear light lipstick, it's because I overline. And I don't want people to tell that I overline. I mean, you can tell, but I want to make it a little less obvious, you know? So I only wear lipsticks that kind of hide it. Once I get lip injections, like once I have money and I get lip injections, like it's over for you bitches. And then I go right under my lipperette. I just feel like that's a good place. It's convenient. Then I take the actual lipstick and I just like fill it in. And I wait for the lipstick to dry down just a little before I flip on my piercings, just so I don't mess up the lipstick and also so I don't get it on my snake bites. So to set my face, I also use Milk. Milk is just the best products for like primer and stuff. Their face wash, the hydrating face wash, the fragrance-free one. Ugh, that one's so good. If you have dry skin, run and get that. Don't walk, fucking sprint, run, teleport to Sephora and go get it. It is so good. Also, like, ew. This was in my bag and gum exploded. It's been there forever and I can't get it off. So, can't wait to get a new one of these so I don't have that. Anyway, so I just set my face and then I wait for it to dry just a little bit. So me personally, I don't like the way my eyes look when I don't put anything under my eyes. I just feel like they look kind of small and I don't really fuck with that, especially if I put a lash on. So I do my waterline. I don't have a preference for this one, but the one I have right now is the NYX Epic Wear. It's an eyeliner, it works. It stays in my waterline, so I actually like this one. But I just kind of go usually drugstore with this because like, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't have a preference for that. I like one that smudges a little though, so I can like blend it. But yeah, I just like do my waterline. So I'm gonna do that off camera because I'm gonna make a funny face. So after I do my waterline, I just take like a brush that already has black on it, and I just blend it out just a little bit. Sometimes it's extreme, some days it's not. Just kind of how I'm feeling. Today I don't really want it too extreme, so I'm just gonna blend it out just a little bit. A little intense today, but it's okay. So the next step for me is I do my lower lashes, and I like, let me find the name, the Tightline one. Who is this by? Ah. I'm actually not too sure who this is by. I fucking forgot, and me and my cataracts. So, but anyway, the only reason I use it, I don't have a preference for the formula. It's more that if you look at it, I bent it today, but it's really thin, if you see that. And I like that for my bottom because the other one I like is the Better Than Sex, you know, classic. But the spoolie is so thick that I feel like it just gets like mascara on my like skin, and I don't really like that. So I like a thin one. So, but if it's thin, I'll use it. Yeah, I mean, there's not much of a difference, but you know, it's a little something. I can't believe I bent this today. I bent this at the DMV, so I did my makeup quickly at the DMV for my fucking ID pictures. So the final step for me is obviously lashes. I use a pretty big lash. The lashes I have are from Amazon. I forget the name, but I've linked it on my TikTok before. If I can find it, I'll right now, like if I remember, put a little picture, like a screenshot of the Amazon order I have. So a lot of people do ask me about my lashes. I love a big lash. So, and I use the Duo Lash Glue. I find it's the best. Holds the best. But mine looks fucking blue and gray, like a blue-gray, because on clients, I obviously put the glue on the lash like a normal person. I put it on my eye. So I just find it's easier for me. So I get eyeliner on the glue. It just be like that. And obviously I focus it on my outer and inner corner so it stays, so. I find this is so much easier, but the only issue with it is that sometimes it'll like stick to your like, I got a burn. it'll stick to my lashes, and then kind of like it hurts to take off my lashes. So like it sticks to my natural lash, and then like it hurts to pull off. So, but I also think that's probably my skin, because my skin is so flaky that it's literally like pulling up skin. But yeah. I also put a lot of lash glue on because I'm not trying to make my lashes fall off. I also just got it like way too far down, but that's okay. It fucking dries clear, and I'm wearing black on my face, so it doesn't really matter. So I used to be a apply lashes with my finger kind of girl, but one time I tried to use a tool because I've always had like some sort of tool. Bro, life changing. It's so much easier. I don't know why I have been doing this for so long. I fixed it with my finger, but I be applying it with a fucking thing. It's so easy. I do this on clients too. Like, I made the switch. So, this is what the lashes look like. They're already cut. I reuse my lashes a lot. So, I think this is the right one. Let me check. Okay. Lash on, bro. That was actually easy. I hope the other one's easy, but you can never have both your lashes go on easily. It's always one's a struggle or both is a struggle. You know how some days, like, your lashes are so easy, and then the next, like, another day, like, you just cannot put on your lashes no matter what, because, like, me too. Okay, well, that's the look. Let me get closer. This is like kind of, if I do a full face, this is generally what I do if I don't do eyeshadow. And the lashes pull together, obviously, like every look, the lash always pulls it together. Thank you guys for watching. You know, follow my stuff. Everything's gonna be in the description, my TikTok, my 2 Instagrams. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.